How's it going, guys? We should be all well and good now. We should be live. Shouldn't have a problem with anything. We just need to jump to the in-game screen. Let me just check my bank pin, all that sort of good stuff, and then we will get going. So I think that's all ready to go. How are we all doing today? So I've just got to do a few things before we get started properly. I just want to grab my archaeology stuff and just do my daily thing that you do with it. Just to make sure that... Oh, let's not read, let's teleport. Just to make sure that I'm doing it every single day. And I've just had a notification on my phone saying that it's ready to be collected, so I better get that done. But then once we've done that, we're going to go ahead and do some TELOS. And then probably do some ARAXXI as well. So hopefully today we can maybe even finish off our ARAXXI leg. That'd be really good. Let's have a look. View report. And 2 mil, not bad. Didn't get any things to restore though, so that's probably where the experience comes from, to be fair. Let's chuck another one out. I think we have enough. Do we have enough? We don't have enough. Let's go buy some more. But so we'll just put that research out, and then we'll go ahead and do TELOS or ARAXXI. Anything that you would rather see first? Doesn't really matter which one we do first, I suppose. Let's have a look. Wait, I think I've got it in my favorites, right? Chronos, there we go. So let's just buy the limit. Why not? They'll get you... I thought they weren't there then. They'll get used at some point, so... It's not a waste to just buy them out, I suppose. My abilities aren't working. Why is that? Let's have a look. It might look a bit weird for a second on the stream. Okay, we can't type or anything in game. I might have to relog. But we'll just put this out and then we'll quickly relog. It's a weird bug. I get it every now and again. I think it's something that I can fix, but I just can't figure it out at the moment. Whether something like Alt stuck or Shift stuck, maybe. Okay, so let's just relog real quick. We'll just get the start in soon screen again just for 2 seconds while we reopen the game. And hopefully that fixes the issue of not being able to use any abilities. But that's the research and stuff done now, so we can go straight to... I think TELOS first probably is where we're going to go. I think I've not been logged out long enough for it to need my bank pin again, but I'll just quickly check to be sure. The abilities are working though at least, so that's good. Yeah, we're good. So let's jump back into the game. Okay, Wars Retreat. I don't think we need more cider and brews. We'll have a look. We could possibly need to get some supplies though. We've got 2. Okay, let's have a look how many we've got. So I'm sure we've got plenty here that we can probably combine. Yeah, that'll do. Good old Hunter Sam. Right, let's decant these. And then we'll go and see. I don't think I've got a streak at TELOS at the moment, so we'll probably start at 100%. Should we start at 100%? 75 brews, that will do for now. And we'll just change this into a yak. But we'll do that while we're there. Oh wait, no, not a yak. We want the nihil first, right? If we're starting on something that... Please say we've got a nihil. Okay, we'll just go with a Ripper then. Just got rid of one, but we'll just go with a Ripper. Shouldn't be too much difference. It might even be better, possibly. I've got a feeling Nihil's better unless you're using a hammer, which I'm not, but that's no problem. Just to save us from having to go back to the Grand Exchange, we'll just do that. Let's go. So how's everyone doing today anyway? What you all up to in game? Anything exciting going on? Any news from the game that I might have missed? Let's start from 100%. Let's go. Oops, we got a little pause in the music there. 1 second. There we go. It's better. Have I ever tried duo skips at ARAXXI? I haven't tried it actually, but I'm not sure if I'd be able to do it, to be fair. I've only got magic gear at the moment, so I feel like that might be something that holds me back a little bit. This starting rotation is a bit freaking terrible. That's okay. Low in rage, we're all good. What are we doing? Well then, that was a good start. Let's have a look. Did some Hydra today? No drops yet. Okay. What's your Hydra kill count at the moment, dude? Might be hard with magic. Yeah. I mean, we could definitely try once I get my melee stuff back, possibly. But in the meantime, I think we might struggle with me just having magic. So I've been trying something different on this phase, where I try and keep him out of that beam as much as possible. And it makes me eat a lot more, but it seems to be a lot quicker for kills, and I don't have to sunshine as well, so something definitely worth practicing, I think. Whoa, what? He's still maging? He's definitely just getting ready for hold still solo, so let's not fall for that. $190 right now. What's the drop rate on those? Is that if you got really unlucky, or it sounds like you probably got unlucky, to be fair. You'd be down. I doubt you could carry though. You've never done solo skips. I mean, I've never done them either, so don't worry about that. And I don't think I've even done a duo skip, so it'd be something new to me as well. But I'd be keen to try anything new. Could get some really fast kills, I suppose. I didn't change back to my staff for the asphyxiate, damn it. So we had virus first, so I think I'm pretty sure it's not hold still first on this phase. You've been told the reason with greater barge. I don't think I actually have greater barge either, to be fair. But I mean, it's something that I need to invest in, so that's not a problem. Maybe we could get it at some point. The best item is 1 in 1,000. Okay. What's the best item though? Is it, how much is that worth and what is it? To be honest, I don't actually know much about Hydras from them. I've heard the name, I think, is about as far as my knowledge of them go, so. Me with my old school RuneScape knowledge, not all that much. Thought I'd ran out of freaking runes then, but I haven't. I was going to say, I thought I checked them. Hello. It's on cooldown. It's a good job these are the weak ones. We might even phase into the next one here. Possibly. Maybe not. We splashed. So much power, please. Thank you very much. Now we've phased. Step away from that. Nope. Apparently too late. It's 70 mil right now. Okay. What actually is it? What is it that you're actually going after? Is it better for you to just keep it, or is it something that you've already got? Okay, so first phase 5 of the stream. I doubt we're going to get anything on 100%. It's pretty much impossible. But you never know. No point in not hoping, is there? Uh oh, we're going to die because of the... We nearly died because that's done then. I forgot to anticipate. That would have been hilarious. First kill as well. Move, please. Thank you. Oh, that bladed dive. Where's the green beam? Of course, it's all the way over there. It's alright, we still got some stuns out. Didn't really need to onslaught there, but that's no problem. There we go. Okay, so first drop. 300k on the very first one. Some energies. Up 10 and what am I trying to say? Up 10% enrage though, so that's pretty decent. I like getting climbing as much as I can when it's early on like this, but then when it gets later on, I like it to stay a little bit lower. Because as soon as we hit that 350%, that's when I start getting stressed. A little bit of frames drop there, that's weird. Hopefully that doesn't carry on. How you doing, Bassie? Thanks for dropping in. You sold it. It's a claw. You can combine it with a Zamorakian Hasta to make a Dragon Hunter. Ah, right. Okay. So the Dragon Hunter lance, isn't that pretty much only good, obviously, at dragons, but like, isn't it only really that good at like the metal dragons? At least that's what I heard. Glad to make it. How am I doing? I'm doing pretty good. Thank you very much. How about you? How are you doing? My attention is so bad when it's one, low in rage, and two, when I'm trying to read chat as well. Like, I need to get so much better at that. But we will. It's okay. People use a lot on alt accounts to AFK Ruined Dragons. Yeah, so that's what I've seen. I've seen someone just basically AFKing thousands and thousands of Ruined Dragons with it. Apparently they made a lot of money, but I can't remember exactly how much it was. It was on some random video. Meanwhile, Lucario no foods with 4K while talking on chat. That guy is ridiculous. No, that guy is like freaking insane. I watched one of his videos and he did, it actually probably confused me. He did 4K Telos with no armor and only a seismic wand, I think it was. Seismic wand and a defender as his offhand. And he did a faster kill than I've had my personal record. So that just goes to show there's something not quite right there. I don't know how he does it. It's insane. Lots of practice, lots of time, and a lot of attempts, I'm pretty sure. You don't understand it? Yeah, it's insane. It's crazy. But I mean, he makes a hell of a lot of money from doing Telos, but it's like so well deserved. If you can do 4K in Rage, then like you've literally earned to be able to make that much money in the game. I love doing phase 3 on like the early enrages. Below 200%, phase 3 is like really easy. Just seems to go through without like any problems. But then as soon as you get past, it just, I don't know, something changes. I'm convinced something changes. Other than the bar size, of course. The obvious stuff. I hope this hits all of them. No, that's okay. Did we get a spec? I can't remember if we got one or not. I hope so. Yeah, we got uppercut. Okay, good. No, not. Damn it. I hate when the game automatically queues my next ability. Just because I'm pressing shift in the same hotkey. And it ruins my detonate. It happens so much. I think it's something that I'm probably doing. Maybe I'm not letting go in time or something. But I just can't seem to get myself out of the habit of doing it. The crackling just... No, we're all good. How you doing, Andy? Welcome, welcome to the stream. As always, you seem to be here quite a lot. Love it. How's it going? So with... Uh-oh. That was a bad time to ask how's it going. So it's going alright, to be honest. This is only our second kill. Personally, I'm doing pretty good, but the streak's only just started. This is kill number 2. So we will see how it's going a little bit later on, probably. Drops wise. Double red golems though, so I mean it could be better. Especially seeing as freedom's on cooldown. We should be alright. Still low in rages. Shouldn't make too big of a difference. Typical. We are not overloaded. That might make a difference. Still getting used to the hotbars you sent me. Have you managed to get them all set up? If so, how are they feeling? Are they alright? Are you understanding them a little bit? I mean, you don't have to copy the hotkeys the exact same. Just do whatever sort of feels comfortable for you, what makes sense and whatnot. Water talismans for our second kill. We're up to 480k in 2 kills. But getting used to like the hotkeys and stuff will come. Just got to do practice. Start off small. Start somewhere like Vindicta maybe, and then at some point it'll just become like memory. But try and put your abilities on, for example, things that make sense. Just dropping in to say hello. How you doing, Age of Zero? Good to see you, dude. Glad you managed to drop in at even just for a minute. The hotkey, yeah, my melee, if you've copied the exact same hotkeys as me for melee, it's a bit random, I'm not going to lie, because I didn't really use melee before, and I just sort of chucked my abilities on. It makes sense to me now, just because of how much I've done it, but I'd completely, like, know where you're coming from if you say that that doesn't sort of make sense to you. But I mean, like I say, just do that however, however feels comfortable for you, dude. So have you copied pretty much my whole layout and the hotkeys as well? So like your abilities are on the same keys as mine. Have I gotten the auto deto down yet? I haven't got the auto on the deto down yet, no. In my defense, I haven't actually practiced it that much. I'm still not even that perfect at doing 4-ticking yet. We're getting better at it, but sometimes I forget to do it. So it will be something that I add on. I've got it in memory. Every single time I do a detonate, I also think, could be doing an auto attack here, but I don't want to screw it up and get myself killed, if that makes sense. We'll probably try it at a different boss at some point. I don't know if Age Zero is still watching, but this is what he kind of taught me to do, I think. I don't know if I'm doing it right, though. I always forget about that virus when I'm doing this. I don't understand why, but I'll remember it at some point. Absolutely failed it. Great. I'll have to rewatch what you did, because I only watched it like the once or twice. But we'll figure out what I have to do and what I'm doing wrong. I just sort of watched it a little bit and figured, okay, that's kind of what he's doing. And I've tried to mimic it, but apparently not. Makes sense for range and mage, good. And I've overlaid most of my magic and range stuff, the same abilities in the same place. So it should be easy to sort of remember when you're switching, what you're using as well. A lot of people use it when you get tendrilled. That's actually a pretty good point, actually. That would be really useful. Especially at higher enrages, but I'm not quite there yet, so... I feel like I'm getting a bit of delay for some reason. Doesn't feel terrible, but just every now and again. Did everybody else have that issue with the servers? Like, was everybody else crashing as well the other day? Or was it just specific places? Like, I know a lot of people in the UK were getting it. I think that was like a full day where a lot of stuff was down. Like Reddit as well. Discord had issues. Combust to impact to escape. Deep. Okay, I'm going to screenshot that. 1 second, let me just deal with this. There we go. I've screenshotted it so I can read what you've just written afterwards. Because if I forget to read it again after this, I'll be a little bit gutted when I have time to read it off of stream. No, I walked into the stun. Oh crap. That looked like I was outside of the range. I don't think you can. I don't think you will run outside the range when you just click on Telos, but it just sometimes makes you feel like you're going too far. You're on the East Coast, so did you get any issues with it, or were you okay? You did have issues. Yeah, I couldn't get on either. Like every time I logged in, it was just an instant disconnect. Right, hopefully this phase 5 goes a little bit smoother than the last one. If we don't get red golems, that'd be a start, but you know, we'll see what happens. Hey, there's our good start. Maybe. Completely screwed up the Detto Tsunami, though. I think that Dreadnip actually just did so much. Because I felt really slow, but I still had quite a lot of time before the virus come out then. What am I doing today? This is stream, I swear to God, I only do this on stream. There we go. Well, as long as we get the kills, right? That's all that matters. Stone spirits, damn it. That is not what you want to see at Telos. Not gonna lie, I don't even have a clue what raged abominations are. There we go. 0. So I'm not sure about the Ripper Demon so far. Like, I can't really tell much difference. But then again, I'm not really doing anything like as much as as well as I normally would off stream. Like, my rotations at the beginning are really, really bad. But I can't really see much difference. Like, it's not making my kill times loads better or anything. Ripper's mainly excel if you use scrolls and spiritual prayer pots. What is a spiritual prayer pot? What's that going to do for me? True, I should probably have the scrolls with me. That would make a bit of difference, actually. However, what was I going to say? I was going to bring a nihil, but I completely forgot that I didn't have any, and I just couldn't bother going back to the bank, pretty much. Where's the deeps? Come on, you know I need to work on my DPS, dude. It renews the familiar spec, so it's like a summoning potion then. Does it fully renew it? That sounds a bit overpowered. So it's in doses like a summoning potion. Is it just that it's mixed with a prayer potion? Is that all it is? $15 out of 60. Alright, so it is pretty much just like a summoning potion. But you get prayer. So it's like if I drink my restore, I'd basically be putting this up as well. Doesn't restore doesn't do that. It gives me this, doesn't it? I swear that was through there, damn it. So I think we're on hold still first. I'm not 100%, but I think so. Should be able to get that off before we have to deal with it. So what restores a spiritual prayer potion? Load your rippers with scrolls. Okay. Maybe I'll try it at some point, but at the moment we'll just stick to this, because once we get to maybe 200% plus, I'll probably swap to a yak anyway. But we'll see. If I'm getting through without eating a lot of food, then we'll stick to the Ripper for a while. All depends on the food. See you later, dude. How you doing, David? Thanks for dropping in, Age Zero. Appreciate it. No, Crackling, don't do it. Damn it. I'd say we're probably tanking. We're probably tanking this one. And that was reflect way too soon. Good old vitality pot there. Where is the orb? We've not had one yet. I've actually not seen an orb since I got them on my video where I showed them all. Where I got them all in one go, pretty much. But I do need to do a lot more kills before I expect another orb. Like, I am so far ahead of drop rate, it's ridiculous. That boulder missed me, even though... I screwed this up so bad. Did that boulder miss me, even though I hadn't moved? It looked like it did. Can I do a Telos guide? I would love to be able to do a Telos guide for you guys, but I don't think I'm the person to do a Telos guide. The RS guide did a brilliant one. That's the one I learned off pretty much, as well as a lot of tips and stuff from all of you guys. And I would recommend watching that one. However, if you have any questions that I may be able to answer, then I will happily answer them for you. But I'm still learning Telos as well, so it's definitely something that maybe once, if I ever get to a point where I'm really confident with it, then I might make a guide. But otherwise, there's definitely some guides out there that will be better than what I can make. So. But yeah, like I say, if you have any questions, just ask. I'm happy to answer any questions and stuff. I wonder if I have any scrolls. I don't think I do. No, I don't have any scrolls. So after this half an hour, I think what we'll do is probably go and do ARAXXI, because I need to finish off my leg. Someone said I need like 300 mil just for deaths, and I got discouraged on it. Well, that's not true at all. So basically, don't do what I did and just use the practice mode. Like, it has a practice mode on here. And basically, if you die, then you don't lose anything. You just come back to there. So don't worry about having to have 300 mil for deaths. I lost a lot of money, probably like 200 mil, but only because I really wanted to possibly get that Silice's dormant staff drop when it was worth like 800 mil plus or something like that. So you can lose money pushing TELOS because you're trying to push your enrage up, but learning the basics is something that you do not need to spend money on. Because, well, you'll have to spend money on your supplies, basically. But you're not going to be using it on Onyxes, you're not going to use it on Deaths, you'll be absolutely fine that way. Just do it like that. Something as well that I think would probably be quite useful for you is if you have any way of recording it, record the kills that you do. And then if you mess up, you can watch back and you can see what you did wrong. That was quite useful for me. Can't max because I'm too lazy. 66 archaeology. Dude, it doesn't even matter, dude. Like, you can just wait until... one sec. You can pretty much just do what I'm doing. I'm going to now wait. Just do my research every day. And then as soon as the end of this month comes, we're going to be able to put experience into archaeology. And I guarantee you, I will probably spend all my orbments and quite a few bonds on getting 99 archaeology. Because I just don't have the patience to go and stand there. Can you still cheese phase 5 by running to the green beam and onslaught? You can. I think anywhere up to like 200%, you could probably just run to the beam and onslaught. It's risky. I don't think it's guaranteed, but 9 times out of 10, you're probably going to get it. Max isn't even worth these days. Isn't there something about a Max rework coming on? Aren't they doing something about that? Otherwise, I agree. Max is lacking. But the cape's really good. You get the extra perk. And obviously, it looks awesome too. AFK Arc on mobile. Definitely should do that. But you know what it's like. You put it on, it times out. And then you just think, ugh, can I be bothered? They've been saying Max rework for years. Wasn't there something announced about it, though? I mean, I could be wrong. I could be making this up. Like, I could literally be talking a load of rubbish. But I think something was mentioned about it. No rework. Ah, damn it. Well, I mean, at some point, there'll be a reason to remax, I think. And to be honest, Max is pretty awesome anyway. Obviously, he's still going to use War's Retreat, but I want to get it back. Absolutely. Well, we'll just stack the stand here and let him phase, because I can't be bothered getting him out of the beam. I'm probably 400 mil arc because of mobile. You have 400 mil arc XP. Frick. That's some crazy archaeology experience, dude. 8 months ago. I'm sure there was something more recent than that. I swear someone's mentioned something to me more recent. I made a video less time than that ago. Wait, what? Hello? Talking about things that the Max Guild should use, and then someone mentioned to me afterwards, like maybe a month later, that it was they've been thinking about doing something with the Max Guild, so I was quite surprised. Do a raid on the next stream. I need to get into raids so badly, but I just don't know where to start, I'm not gonna lie. Imagine forgetting every hold still. It's a good job we're on low on rage. Don't phase, don't phase, don't phase. Why is the health going down so fast? Now you can phase, thank you. Please don't splash. It splashed. Did it splash? Oh no, it didn't. Okay, we're alright. I lost my last streak to splashing 2 stuns in a row and then so much power smacking me in the face. So that's why I've started bringing the Vitality Pop, because I never used to bring those. I mean, I should have anyway, to be fair, because it would have saved me there, but yeah. I will read those messages in just a second. We got hold still before we go through, please. Thank you. Whoa, lag. Okay, so you can do raid for okay. You down for raid? All right. Are you guys in my Discord? Because if you are, then get in and we can organize something. That'd make it a lot easier. If not, then get in and we can organize something. Is basically what I meant to say in the first place. Oh, I didn't anticipate, damn it. Oh, lag, okay. I don't know if I've said this before on stream or not, but my only raids experience was I went with someone who was going to teach me how to do it, and when I got there, I noticed just as the kill started, I was already in, that I didn't have any runes on me. I was doing magic, didn't have any runes with me, so I couldn't use anything. And then, not only that, as soon as someone actually traded me the runes over, I just got insta-killed and died, so since then I haven't really gone back. Red Dragon Hide, continue on. BM is easy, Yaka takes a couple of tries, and you have it down, especially as a DPS role. I could make a team, would probably be memes though. I mean, that's fine. If I end up dying again and again, as long as I learn at the end of it, I don't really mind too much. Pretty much what happened with the learning of Telos anyway. Just lots and lots of deaths. We'll get Beastmaster kills 100%. I mean, you might get the things, but we won't do one right now, but I think in my Discord there is a raids thing in there, so we can organize something with that. But for now, we'll stick to the plan of doing Telos and then ARAXXI for tonight. So much splashing, dude. I think it was is there like some mines or something? I think that's what got me killed last time. Hey, Detto with the auto attack. You did it. You just joined the Discord? Perfect. Good. I'm glad. I will see you there. Make sure you let me know when you want to do anything. We'll sort it out. Flip to mage when the bombs come out. I think I didn't even know what they looked like, to be fair. I think that might have been the issue. Use Gothic Spec in P4. Do I not use Gothic Spec in P4? Or are we talking about raids still here? You'll splash so much if you don't. I do try and use my Gothic Staff and Vuln Bomb at the beginning of every phase, but sometimes I forget. So by all means, do remind me if I do forget. I thought we were on magic then, but we're not. Learn Rots also. Rots is something that I definitely want to learn. I've had a few people mention that as well. All these bosses, like I want to learn them all, but it's just finding time between doing other stuff as well. The guy from my chat has what? 2, 4, 5, 1 tour off boots. Wait, that's a 1 in 512 drop and he has 2,000 of them. Holy hell. I'll ask what his kill count is in a minute if he's not said it. I can't really see at the moment because I don't want to read down there. See what he says his kill count is. What am I doing here? Should do X amount of clues then stake. That would be a pretty good idea, to be fair. Maybe we'll do one of those towards like the end of the bosses once we're running out of bosses that people want to actually see. The other thing on for raids in Discord is a role. Yeah, so if you put the role and then if you look into the looking for group section, it just means you can at anyone and start organizing like a group for it, that's all. But I mean, we can organize something anyway once I'm off stream. That's no problem. What? Was I late getting to that font? I didn't think I was, but okay. I need to remember to just drink my overload before I go into the last phase. We've eaten a lot this kill. Come on, green beam. Good stuff. There we go. That's quite lucky. What percent are we on here? 160? We can definitely come and do more without the yak at the moment. I think I was too busy reading the chat down the bottom there, so I was just eating up. Most raids are held at reset? Okay. Would it matter if it was done at reset though, if we had a group ourselves? How many people do you need for doing a raid? You need 10 people for doing a raid, okay. So maybe we would need other people as well. I mean, we could probably find something. Just send me a message for after the stream and I will we'll figure something out. Because I need to get into doing raids, definitely. And rots as well. Has anyone done Virago? So I've done like 1 Virago kill before, or 2 possibly. It's a boss that I want to learn. It looks really fun. It's time gated. The raids are time gated, I mean. You want to learn them all like ARAXXI and TELOS and Virago, but I always just get one shot then give up. What gear do you have, dude? Like, what gear are you trying this in? Do you have overloads and all that sort of stuff? I was literally just thinking that, Brendan, that I, like, every time that you've said a boss, I'm like, yeah, I want to do that. I think I literally just want to do them all. But like I say, it's just getting around to actually learn them. Can I get in that beam, please, and stop being silly? But Virago's on like its own special table of something that I want to learn. Like, I think it was kind of like the same with Solak as well. Like, Solak and Virago are something that I'd love to be able to do consistently. I feel like it'd, because it's meant to be more of a challenge, possibly. Like, I want to learn rots and stuff, but it doesn't seem like something I'd be able to do over and over and over again. But I mean, I could be wrong once I've done it. Virago's easy. I was using Masterwork and Noxious Scythe. I sold my scythe now to buy a Christmas tree hat. Oh, okay. How come you, wait, how much is a Christmas tree hat? And how come you sold your scythe for a Christmas tree hat? I hope that beam spawns on me because I didn't... Okay, never mind. that's phased, right? And look at the dwarves and the new amulet. Fair enough. The new amulet's really good. You bought yours for 275 mil. And you probably stopped playing for a little while since I want to come back and be rich. Okay, so you're hoping it's going to go up in price, basically. Well, I hope for you that it does. Rares have been seriously weird lately, aren't they? I'm pretty sure. Like, they all went up a hell of a lot, and then they've literally the next day they crashed down again. At least some of them did. I actually found out the other day that the Crown of Seasons is like over 200 mil. And that surprised me because I've had it keepsaked for years. And I think I bought it for something crazy like 7 mil. Like, it wasn't much when I bought it at all. So I think I got quite lucky with that. I probably won't be selling it though because it's been part of my preset on some stuff for a while. Unless I'm suddenly desperate for cash, then maybe, but we'll see. Can we stun these? Oh, this is terrible. I need to stun... drink. That potion is such a good failsafe. This is going all bad. It's all bad. Okay, let's get back on track a little bit here. You have 3 off of them now. 3 of them now. 1 crown, 3 fish masks. The fish masks, I bought 1 of as well, and then it crashed a ridiculous amount overnight. Have they gone back up yet? Would be nice if they have. I feel like this phase 5's gone a lot better than the other ones. I wasn't going to clear that, but then I figured I probably should. If I hadn't cleared it, I probably would have died somehow with that little bit of lag that just happened or something like that. More talismans. Okay, continue on. Okay, so we've got 5 minutes left on the aura, so I think that'll probably do for Telos now. Let's head off and do some ARAXXI. You're going to put some money into herb lore, but then forgot. Ah, right, fair enough. Fish masks are around 12 mil. You bought 2 for 12 mil each yesterday. Okay, so the other day I bought one for like 25 mil, I think, because they were going up. It went up to about 38, something like that, and then crashed down overnight when everyone was expecting them to keep going. So just a bit crazy at the moment. Okay, so I think my ARAXXI preset is updated to magic now. No, it's not. Okay, let's have a look. So if we put away this, because we don't need that. We don't need them or that. We'll get rid of the stuff we don't need, and then we'll just make a new preset here. We can maybe take... I don't think Guther's Staff does anything, actually. We'll take that for 4 ticking, take that for Bladed Dive. We need an anti-poison. Just the 1, so all we need. I think that's enough restores, and maybe we'll take Rocktails, and then we'll save that as our thing. I'm pretty sure that's all we need. They're around 40 mil, then went to like 15 mil. It does work. What works? The Gothic Staff. Doesn't he just freedom it pretty much straight away every time? It's not a Virago over... That is not Virago. What is that? I think that's my Solak. But we don't need that anymore. The G-Staff does work. Okay, well, let's take that back. And I just want to change my Beast of Burden preset because we'll take a yak. Oops. Last one. We'll take a yak, but we don't want to take like loads of brews like we have with Telos. So didn't expect that to cancel me out of there. We can probably just take green blubbers, I think, to begin with, and then we can update it afterwards. Okay, that should be fine now. Oops, wrong one. So it's number 6. Need to remember that. And we just need to reset our aura because we're still maging it, seeing as we don't have any other gear. Okay. We should have plenty of points in here. 42,000, that'll do. What skill total am I? Let me have a quick check for you in a second. It's there, isn't it? It's 2,902 or 2,795 without the virtual levels. You're doing Rax right now as well? He clears Vuln. Okay, so he doesn't clear the Gothic Staff, but he does clear Vuln. Okay. You're nearly max? Yeah, so I was max before Archaeology came out, and I'm only 9 levels off now, so I'm pretty close. I just don't have that motivation to go and do it. We'll just start our own encounter. And we'll be going bottom, unfortunately, because we've already got the top one. Arc is so boring, don't blame you. Mine's on level 50. So it's not terrible. I just feel like my time could be spent doing something else, is kind of where I'm coming from with it. Like, it's not a terrible skill. In fact, it's probably one of the better skills, to be honest. But I just want to do bosses instead of sitting and doing archaeology. Where is it at? Hello? There it is. What would you say is your least favourite skill? Well, let's have a look. Possibly Hunter, you know. I know a lot of people like Hunter, so that might be something that may surprise some people. But I'm pretty... Like, I bought Hunter through buying bonds and using keys on Treasure Hunter. Like, I just sold my bank to get max. Hunter was my last thing I needed to get. I sold my bank, bought bonds, and upgraded to max cape just from that. And I don't know. I feel like that probably shows that Hunter must have been my worst one. We go through in one hit now, right? Yeah, good stuff. Hello? Couldn't move for a second then. Don't know how soon we're going to get a... Oh, minions, there we go. I actually forgot we had minions to deal with at the moment. How do you have 120s but no weapon slots or money? I don't know. It's a good question, isn't it? I actually cannot answer that for you. There's quite a lot of times that I've stopped playing, and I feel like my money's been left into maybe weapons that haven't been very good. I've probably staked quite a lot of it away, to be fair. And I did, oops, to get to max, I did all of the most expensive methods. Like, I just didn't want to spend, for example, a lot longer doing construction. So when I did construction, I did whatever was the most expensive method. Same with herb law. Like, money wasn't something that I was stressing about keeping. I figured I'd get to max, and then I'd sort out my money. And then when I started learning TELOS, I lost a lot of money that way as well. Because I just didn't use practice mode. And I don't know why I didn't use it. Like, I think I was just hoping to get that dormant staff drop when it was really expensive. But it never happened. I'm going to end up killing the spider before the freaking minions have finished. I'm eating all my brews and I shouldn't be. I don't want to use any AoE abilities now, so I don't want this spider to die before summoning the last minions, because then that would kind of just be a pointless thing to do. Oh, what am I doing? Get off him! No! Completely crackling. Damn it. You did get the Zaros Godsword to test, but don't like it. I'm pretty sure the Zaros Godsword is really good for melee. Like, really, really good. Didn't want to eat that rocktail, damn it. I hate having minions in this phase. It just ruins everything. You still prefer the Nox Scythe? So I think what people do is actually use the Zaros Godsword for the spec, and then switch, whether it's the Nox Scythe or to Kopesh's. I'm not 100%, but yeah, I'm pretty sure they use the Zaros Godsword mainly for the spec. I might not get this kill, you know, guys. I don't know what's going on, but it's not going well. Don't know what I'm doing. Wait, where's my... Lost my abilities and I couldn't get them back then. If I get this kill, I'll be very surprised. I don't know what the frick. I don't know what that was, but that was ridiculous. Spider leg for that, maybe? No, we don't get it. Okay. With 820k, that's a good drop. You've like 12 mil now and can't buy anything really. Spent it on rares. Well, hopefully your rares all go up, dude. That looked like I was killing it. I don't understand what was happening then. Like, that literally doesn't happen. I think because let's just change this, because I think I was stressing about food all the way through the kill, and then because I only had green blubbers, I completely forgot to change them for the beginning of the kill, and then I couldn't eat back up. So otherwise it would have been okay, but if that acid core had touched me, that would have been it over. Normally you just tank one hit and then you just ignore it, but if that had hit me that time. I've loaded my TELOS preset. It should still be fine, but I need to get out of that habit. I'm not sure why I searched. Damn it. Do you guys ever have those days where everything you do in game just seems terrible? Like you have no idea what you're doing. Like normally you're all good, but then just some days you just do everything wrong. What staff am I using? So I'm using the Inquisitor staff for phase 1, 2, 3. And then I am every day. And then I'm changing to my size mix for the last phase, because the Inquisitor's staff doesn't work in the last phase. Every day, fair enough. So the Inquisitor staff is like amazing on ARAXXI, but as soon as you get to ARAXXI, she's no longer melee based, so it's just a tier 80 standard staff. Sometimes, yeah. I mean, you do raids on old school on mobile, so you're just too pro, dude. Up, right? That's up. Yeah, that's up. Okay, good. I've not done the bottom path in freaking ages. Okay, let's not bother about using sunshine and stuff this time, because we need to... Well, we will use it, but once we've got the minions all dead. And let's try and remember to use like our defense and stuff as well. Putting a bleed on him wasn't very clever. Mirror back is gonna screw us right over there, unless it runs out first. Okay, we're alright actually. I hate doing minions without melee. Like that, since I started using melee at ARAXXI before selling all my gear. Coming and doing the minions path now without melee is so sad. Bossing on mobile. So Gavril he plays old school mainly. He just likes the bosses from RuneScape 3. And he's done the old school RuneScape raids. Yeah, he does those on mobile. As for actual bossing on mobile, I've done like RuneScape 3 bossing, not actual bossing, because it's still actual bossing. As for RuneScape 3 bossing, I've done quite a lot. I did Nex, ARAXXI. I do ARAXXI quite a lot on mobile. I did TELOS, 100% TELOS, which isn't amazing anymore, but yeah. You can't make combat on mobile work comfortably. It's not comfortable. It's pretty much the only thing I can say. You're gonna have to have your Revolution on, and then just have all your like thresholds in your manual bar. That's the way I do it anyway. And at that point, you need to have your defensives as well. Depending on what you're doing though, then you need to switch between action bars and stuff as well. It can get really confusing. It's kind of not really worth doing on that high level bosses, but it's definitely possible. The TELOS kill that I did do was literally just to prove that you could do high level bosses on mobile. And I'm sure someone's probably done a lot higher than me. I did 100%. But I'd be tempted to try it again if I didn't have to sort out like 3 action bars for it, and that'd ruin all of these ones here. Maybe if one day I get enough money in game, I can buy some extra action bars, and then we can try it. But until then, we'll have to get some extra action bars first. We got one more load to spawn. We have. Weaving crossbow is 125 mil. That's gone up from like very recently, because is it Protox or my crew? I think it was my crew. He made a video saying how the weaving crossbow is now better than the noxious longbow. So they're basically probably going to swap prices, aren't they? So he tanked the noxious longbow, and he's absolutely risen the price of weaving crossbows. Is it actually 125 mil though? Well, it's hard. I was doing quests and I have to put rotten apple on the cauldron. I was so tired and clicked the apple and ate it. Oh no. That is gutting, dude. That could have happened on the normal client as well though, to be fair. Should we use some dread nips? Let's use some dread nips, shall we? Hello? My thing wasn't changing then. My prayers. Instead, Windows decided to open up my search bar. Oh, I'm not using my freaking seismics, damn it. Well, that wasn't terrible damage for the staff, to be fair. I think I got quite lucky on those hits. There we go, that's better. You can see the difference between the staff and the wand, actually. Never mind. Thank you for that, Simon. I literally didn't even notice. 143k. What the hell is this, JX? Hell of a merch for my crew. To be fair, like, if he bought out a lot of those bows before making that video, then fair play to him. But yeah, I don't know. That's crazy. If they've definitely gone up that much, that's insane. Number 6. I'm gonna just quickly price check that because that seems insane. Let me do a quick price check. Oops, how do you spell weaver and crossbow? Oh, there's just no record for it. Maybe if I put the full name. No, it's not coming up. Weird. Maybe it's just not because they just normally don't do it. That's strange. If it's actually 125 mil though, then that's insane, and he's literally... Staff is more accurate. I mean, the staff's only more accurate when it's on a melee thing. A melee-based enemy. Otherwise, it's just a tier 80 staff, I'm pretty sure. Nah, Sonic Wave. Oh, true Sonic Wave. But I don't think I used Sonic Wave all that much with that. But you're alright, a lot more accurate. In saying that, though, on the last phase, the damage difference will be huge, I think. But it performed pretty well. You tried a solo skip and got down to 35k. That's pretty good, isn't it? It will slow damage and accuracy than box staff. What? The knock staff, I assume you mean, but really? Is that using the concentrated blast as well for the crit damage? Because I would have thought that that would have been better. And then again, I guess it's only tier 90 to tier 92. That's not a massive difference. Backcriminal bolts, yeah, they're really good, dude. Makes such a difference. But I don't have my Ascension either at the moment. You went and sold the Pre-Assault set, because then I splashed and died at Telos. I mean, you should have the Inquisitor staff for Telos anyway. That's like tier 97 damage. That's absolutely worth getting. Splashing at Telos is annoying though. To be honest, splashing anywhere is. I think they should just remove it from the game, in my opinion. Like, I think your on-hit effect should still count. So, like, if you're going to use Deep Impact, then, alright, hit a 0, but the stun should still apply, maybe. Because that's the issue, really. How much is the Eldritch now? $1.2 bill? $1.3 bill, okay. More than I thought then. Why do I feel like Rax is going like crazy on me? I felt like his attack speed was a little bit too high then. What's the enrage at the moment? 44%. So it's not high. Minion kills take so long unless you can skip. Especially mixed in with phase this one here. Path 3, sorry. Your 80 solos dry it next. Keep going, dude. You'll get to a point where... What the hell? Something fell. You'll get to a point where you just get back-to-back drops at next. So don't worry about it too much. That then was... Something just fell off my desk. I don't know what it was. Did you splash using tier 99 Prayer and Elder Overload with Prayer? Yeah, I mean, you can. Yeah, I don't think you can get 100% accuracy at Telos anyway, so you can definitely still splash. But even with Gothic Staff, Bandos Book, and Nihil, all that sort of stuff, like you're not going to get 100% accuracy at Telos, I'm pretty sure. Oh crap, I thought we were done with the... This isn't good, is it? How did that work? I didn't hit Rax with that at all. Don't want to... I can't auto attack, because if I auto attack it's going to kill Rax. There we go, got a heal. Good stuff. Ow. Oh, we still had 5. Why did I do that? I'm fairly sure you can't get 100% at Telos. I could be wrong, but... I didn't think you could. Why do I still have a target? Damn it. We can't get a mirror back, right? Because we don't have... We're on the last phase. Is that how that works? I hope so. That's how I just based everything off then. And we're still using the freaking staff and not the wand and orb. You can get mirror back? Well, I just got really lucky then, because that would have killed me. I was throwing out all my thresholds straight away. There we go. Come on, JX, let's just give me a leg now. My drops at ARAXXI are actually terrible. Not only do they take a while to come through, but I don't remember the last time I've seen an Onyx at this boss. Do you think all those things equal 100% accuracy at TELOS? Let's... I'd be interested to find out, because getting rid of splashing at TELOS is something that would be amazing, but I'm sure you can. I'm freaking sure you can't. I don't think there's anyone that does a lot of TELOS on here at the moment, but I don't think there is. You're out, man. Gonna do a bit of Hydra and go to sleep. No worries. Thanks for dropping in. And I will catch you some point. So the RS guys say that the max accuracy you can get at TELOS is like 94%. Yeah. So I'm pretty sure you can get really high accuracy, but I'm almost, like, I will literally argue the point that you can't get 100%. I'm almost certain you can't. Because I've got people who, I know people that do TELOS all day, every day, and they just complain about splashing pretty much. Like, so I would assume if you could get it, they would go with 100%, and then they wouldn't get the splashes. So, but I know you can get really high, but it just doesn't really seem like it's enough sometimes. Did I use Maniacal? I just read that back then. I literally don't do TELOS about Maniacal ever. I don't think it's so bad. I just don't think it's like, it's not really easy. It's like Nex. You can't get 100% in Nex either. Look, he's over there. Comes down from the ceiling. I can see him down there, dude. He's not coming down. Well, that's awkward because they're going to break anyway. Oh. I need to deal with those spiders, I think. Otherwise, they just spawn in the last phase. Is that right? That should be fine. I hope. You are joking. How is that not enough? So I like how there's a beam there, but it's not even doing anything. Now there's one here as well. I'm getting hit hard here. Come on, spawn your freaking minions. Damn it. If this carries on for like another 2, I'm just going to skip it. Like, I'm not going to skip the whole minions, but I'm just going to phase it because I just can't be bothered. Okay, minions. Hello. Okay, we got minions. There we go. And usually once they start coming out, it feels like they're going to continue coming out anyway. So what's everybody up to in game at the moment? What is the goals? Or if you're not actually in game, what are you up to anyway? Just watching, or you doing like some multitasking? You want to get a top leg tonight? So I finished my top leg so that I didn't have to come back when there was minions. But then I didn't get it when there wasn't any minions. Like I didn't get a bottom or a middle. So I kind of just need to get it done, I think. Why am I charging a detonate? I don't want to kill him. How many's left? We've still got 10 left? Yeah, 10. Just ran it through an accuracy calculator you can get on Nihil Zerk Aura. Okay. Well, that's interesting to know then. I'm going to have to question people why they don't use it. There must be a reason why they're not getting 100% accuracy. Because they're using a Ripper instead. Okay, possibly why. But even then, I feel like for those people that hate splashing so much, like I would probably go over 100% accuracy over the Ripper. Because my kill speeds aren't that quick anyway, so I'd rather just have the consistency, if that makes sense. That crackling always gets me. Wait, don't kill it. What am I doing? Come on. You can just give me the minions, please, now. Wasting overloads here. After this, I'm just going. That's enough. End up getting like 3 kills an hour at this rate. Can I hit, please? This might be crazy, but what is SWH? Am I missing something, or? I might just be having a mind blank, but I can't sort of think of what it is. Is it because of the new amulet that we can get 100%? Is that the only reason why? Status Warhammer, right, okay. Right, no mirror back, please. No, I mean, I take your word for the calculator and whatnot. It's just, I didn't know if it was just because of the new amulet. So does the new amulet actually give better accuracy from the Reaper than the original Reaper necklace? Or is it the same? I didn't realize that the effects of those actually went up. That's pretty cool if they did. Did I just sign? No, I didn't sign. Don't know what happened there then. It's the same. So we should have been able to get it before the new necklace then, yeah? Spider leg, please. No. 80k. Literally, like... 80k. My drops are terrible. That's I just read the calculator, and yeah, true. That's something I didn't know. Learn something new every day. Thanks for letting me know though, because that's something that I'd probably look into. Like, it's quite good to know that you can actually get 100% at Telos. The new necklace gives you both effects. Yeah, definitely, it's good. Souls is better than Reaper. At the high-end range of Telos, probably, because of the extra protection prayer, I suppose. And the soul split, of course. ARAXXI on the bottom phase is not something that I'm finding a lot of fun. Not the bottom phase, sorry, the minions. You're still doing archaeology? Fair enough. How is the archaeology treating you? Come on, web, burn down, damn it. Awful as usual. What's your level at the moment again? Did you say it was like 66 or something, or was that somebody else? Hey, that was a good spawn point. 67 now. Okay, so moving up in the world then. Are you just going to do it all that way till 99, or are you planning on doing what I'm doing when you're buying some keys for experience? I suppose either way you can still use your daily keys on... What am I trying to say? You can still use your daily keys on the archaeology experience once it releases, I suppose. If you're not already maxed. Gets better at higher levels. People told me that a lot, that it gets better at higher levels. I don't know if that's meant to be before level 90, because it hasn't changed for me. And apart from getting the soil auto screener, I've not really seen any improvements at higher levels. I don't know if 90 doesn't count as the higher levels, but I'd say it probably should. But not to make you feel like you've not got anything exciting to look forward to. That's just my personal sort of experience with it. It didn't seem to get better. 90 plus is much better. Okay, maybe it's just not that I've not been there yet. Maybe, but I probably won't get there. I'm hoping that when they do allow us to put experience into archaeology, there's going to be those celebration lamps on Treasure Hunter, and then I'm just going to buy as many keys with my oddments as I can. Some bank items might be getting sold that day as well, unless we get lucky with this freaking spider leg. Maybe another Telos orb. Come on, minions. 15 left. Leg this kill, to be honest. It'd be nice. You know what? I might actually just phase because I can't be bothered, and it'll force the minions out at least that way. And then I'll deal with them in the next phase. If we die, we die, but, you know. Like, look, it's not freaking summoning the spiders at all. I feel like that should be guaranteed every other special attack at this point. Like, it just drags on the kill for the people that can't skip the minions on the next phase. It's not fun. Unless there's a better way to deal with it that I just don't know about. But hopefully we don't die doing this. But I don't want you guys to sit and watch me have to do freaking just stand and run circles around ARAXXI for that much time. Right. As long as we just don't actually attack racks, we should be fine, even if Mirrorback does spawn. That's not all of them though, so we need to just keep aware of that. Some more coming now. Obviously guaranteed a Mirrorback on this one. And I don't think he can summon the other spiders anymore. This might actually be my new way of doing it, because that doesn't seem too bad. I feel like that was a lot better than standing around waiting for the freaking minions to spawn in the last phase. What do you guys think? Okay, you said we were going to get a spider leg this kill. Are we ready? No, 240k again. It's getting very demotivating seeing these low numbers. So we've got 18 minutes left on the aura. 35 tiny legs. It's like carved legs or something, isn't it? But let's go back. We can get one. We're going to get one. Let's start this music off again because it's a bit quicker early on. So the reason you want to let all spiders spawn in P3 when it's 1 and 3 is because you can insta-spawn spiders. And P4 spiders are random. Yeah, I mean, so I could potentially get all Mirrorbacks, like all 10 Mirrorbacks. I mean, that wouldn't be a problem, I suppose. It doesn't make much difference as long as I'm not attacking ARAXXI herself. but like just the amount of time that I was stood waiting for them to spawn on phase 3 is it was just seemed like an absolute joke. Like using more when you have to use more overloads because it's just not spawning it after 4 freaking rotations of special attacks. I feel like at that point, surely it's better to just move on to ARAXXI and force it, and just don't attack ARAXXI until you've dealt with the minions, because at least they are forced to actually spawn straight away, pretty much. Or if not, then you can phase. Like if not, then like that for example, that one, I phased past 50% health on ARAXXI, and it stopped her from being able to spawn the last 5 spiders. So I mean, you could either get lucky and get that off sooner, but yeah, I'm not sure. Does the spawning of minions on the second phase just go with the attacks? Not the attacks, the special moves. Does she still have to replace it as a special move? She can insta-spawn it because of the special... Right, I got you. I see what you mean now. That's what you meant by she can insta-spawn. So, because she uses a special attack straight away. Like, I have no problem with letting them happen on here as long as they're spawning it. Like, if they're not spawning it, then it's just a waste of time. Or we could just die. Damn it. If she absorbs acid on 1 and 2, does her enrage increase? So yeah, you can either give the acid to ARAXXI in phase 3, and that'll put his enrage up, but then when you kill him, ARAXXI's will be back to normal. Otherwise, if you don't, then ARAXXI will take the rest of the acid, and then her enrage will go up, which is probably worse, but usually I don't bother putting the acidic spiders onto ARAXXI until a lot later on. Just doesn't seem really that much of an issue until later. It's not normal to lure the spiders, yeah. So I literally don't bother doing it unless I'm on like quite high in rage, and I feel like I could do it. Like on magic, it's not too bad of an idea because you just get freaking shredded, but I wouldn't bother doing it anyway. Okay, don't crackle him, please. Aftershock instead. It's normal not to lure the spiders. Okay. Because it was forced the acid wave first spec. I mean, you could just leave 1 spider in the pool, I suppose, and then it'd do it. The magic's looking more enjoyable than ranged. It should be pretty similar, but I enjoy using magic quite a lot. Not just at Rax, just in general, which is why I've got magic over anything else. But my favourite way to do Rax is definitely melee. It's just, I'd say melee, magic, and then ranged. But I'd say ranged is definitely probably one of the most efficient ways after melee. Range is definitely the easiest to learn on as well. I learned on range. The only thing with using magic on ARAXXI is when, 1, you get smacked like crazy. The melee hits do a lot of damage. And 2, you get that damage over time bleed on you. And the only way you can get that off is by freedoming, but it can be applied again straight away, so. It's just sort of managing it, but you'll get used to it. Like, we're only on 100% in rage at the moment. And can we walk on that? We're only on 100% rage at the moment, and it feels like getting smacked quite a lot per hit. Don't bleed, assault. Yeah, absolutely don't. Try not to use bleed or assault on melee when there's a mirror back nearby. Or Dew. There's a mirror back Dew. There's so many times that I have been using melee, so I've used assault, and then either the web comes down and you do the damage before the web even animation starts, but you still get hit for the damage, the reflect damage. 6.4 mil death. Yeah, that's not good, dude. Mage can run away from melee hits. Gothic spec vulnerability. That's what I'm thinking of. I'm pretty sure if you try and run away from the melee hits, you're still gonna get hit. It's got quite a big range by the look of it. Like it's meant to be only one, but if I try running, for example, like it still hits me every time. Like no matter how far I run, he's still gonna hit me for everything, except for when I'm using like. Except for when I am using Surge or something like that. No crackling, damn it. Every time. Let's put that music back on. Okay, this is the last set of minions, at least this time. We've got through them fairly quickly. But either way, I still enjoy doing Major ARAXXI a little bit, especially when it's not going the way this has been going. Crackling trying to get me again there. I see that. Praying the wrong thing. Good start. Run, run, run. Okay, so this is probably going to be my last kill for ARAXXI. Just because, even though we've probably got time for another one, I'm not sure if I have... By the time I've done this, I'm not sure if there's going to be a full amount, and I don't want to get to the last phase without my maniacal aura. So we might run off and do something else for one kill. We'll see. I'm not using my wand. Okay, so does anybody think that we're going to get our spider leg on this kill? I'll tell you what, seeing as this is going to be our last kill, if you call what drop we get, a non-rare drop, I'll give you it. I'll give you whatever we get from it as long as you call it. But if you call a spider leg, then if I get it, once I finish it, I will... Oop, bit of lag there. Gotta get the kill first, guys. But... yeah, so basically, let's just quickly go over this. If you call, some of you guys are already on it. If you call a non-rare drop, I'll give you whatever we get. If you call the spider leg and we do get that, then once I've finished it, and maybe in like 3 years or something, then I'll split that with you as well. But it won't be the full thing, it'll be like a split. So I'll give you guys like 10 seconds to get your calls in if you want to get anything in, just call whatever. And then in 10 seconds we'll open up. So far we've got bolts, lanterns and U-logs. If anyone else wants to get involved. Sphenex scale, do we also say how many? No, just whatever it is. If you get like more than 1 or 2, it doesn't matter. I'll give you whatever's there. But it has to be like the main drop. Obviously I'm going to get things like rocktails maybe or something like that, but yeah. Or another 80k drop. Exactly, it could be that. Okay, so is that it? We all good to go? Got 4 calls in. Ready? U-logs? There we go. Someone called it. Melvin Stamps. You called it. I mean, it's not much. If you want them, you can have them. Come to World 124 at the Wars Retreat if you do want those U-logs there, dude. I'll be waiting here. Okay, so that's probably going to be the rest of the stuff I do on stream today, guys. I'll hand these U-logs over once Melvin arrives. But for the next thing, I've put up on YouTube already for the next staking thing. And if you guys want to go ahead to my community thing and vote on that, there should be something there that you can vote between Nex, Vindicta, and KK. 121 of you guys have already voted, so some of you probably have already been part of that. Nex is leading at the moment with KK kind of close behind, so I smell simple parts. I assume, where you at? You underneath my telos, there we go. So I mean, yeah, get on there and vote for what boss you want to see next, and hopefully that'll go a little bit better. 111k, that's not too bad. PM you if you want to try raids. I'm going to be jumping off for a little while now, and I'll be in Discord. We'll sort something out, dude, and we'll get some raids going for sure. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. I'll probably end up doing some more not too far away in the future. I think my next stream will probably be Final Fantasy related, however, so we'll see what happens with that. Anyway, thanks for watching. Really appreciate it, and I will see you in the next one. See you later, guys. Bye.